What's up? It's Gabby and it's Wednesday morning, so I am preparing for the day at work, and I am trying to do lots of fats today. Well, this whole week I've been doing lots of fats, and it's so far working out pretty well, and it hasn't been too difficult. I think I've figured some things out a little bit. I think that before I wasn't tracking when I was cooking with olive oil, and that's been extremely helpful. What else? And I'm really reducing my proteins, and I wonder if I'm doing too little proteins, because right now I have tracked out in MyFitnessPal like 52 grams of protein for the day, which is pretty low for me. And I know that like Stephanie Keto Person on YouTube here, she says something like 60 to 70 for women grams of protein when you're trying to get keto adapted. So I don't know, we'll see. I have a little backup which would give me 5 more protein for the day. This is my backup. I got this in a keto crate. I'll be putting that in my bag, not necessarily planning to eat it, but if I do get hungry and I feel like I need a little something else, I will have a little, what is it? It's a pork snack stick, garlic and fennel flavored. So for breakfast, I'm doing not my eggs this time. I'm actually doing my eggs for lunch, and I'm gonna do coconut oil in my tea, and then a spoonful of peanut butter, which is one of my favorite things in all the world. I love peanut butter so much. So somebody mentioned in a comment in my last video that they didn't know there was a handheld milk frother, or like a frother thing. So I wanted to show what mine is and where I got it and all that stuff and how I use it. So I have some tea brewing right here. It's brewing, and then this is my little, excuse the mess in the background. I have to clean up from preparing for the day. So I'm gonna show you that in just a second. Okay, so this has been steeping for about 5 minutes, and I'm just gonna pull it out and squeeze the tea out. I'm gonna toss that. So I just have my plain tea, and I have right here, I have 15 grams of coconut oil, which is the 1 serving size. And I'm using the Nutiva coconut oil. It's virgin, unpressed, or something like that. I'll show you the bottle in just a second. That's gonna need a minute to melt. Shouldn't take too long because the tea is pretty hot. But you can see, somebody else said, and I can't remember who, I'm so sorry, but they were like, yeah, otherwise if you don't use the frother, it looks like an oil spill in your tea, which it totally does. Look at that. It just looks pretty gnarly. So there's that. It's slowly melting. Alright, and here's the coconut oil I'm using. It's the Nutiva virgin organic coconut oil. I got this on Amazon. So it came in like a 2-pack, and it was a pretty decent price, so it wasn't too bad. I did pick up some olive oil from Trader Joe's one time, one of the last times I went. I have not tried it yet. Wow, that's still melting. I got this little thing. The brand is Zillis. It's a Swiss brand apparently, and I bought this one because this was different, this little pointed end thing. It was just a little different than all the rest of them. The other ones are kind of like whiskey looking. Not whiskey as in the drink, but whiskey as in the utensil. And also because my heritage is Swiss, and so every time I see something Swiss, then I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I need. Alright, so it's just really cool. You just turn it on. I got this at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was $9.99. I didn't even use a coupon on it. I didn't have one with me. I never do. Every time I go to Bed Bath & Beyond, I don't have one with me. So I have this. This thing is almost done melting. I do use sweetener in my tea because I can't help it. But look at that. It looks like a freaking oil spill in there. She's so right. And then I just dump my stevia in there. Or it's actually Truvia, rather. And then I just stick this thing in there, and I go turn it on, and it starts making like this whirlpool. And it starts frothing it up, really. But it really, oops, I'm gonna hurt. It starts to make like this whirlpool thing. I'm not even pointing it right because I'm trying not to make sure it spills. But you can see how it like, it starts frothing it up. I think I put too much water in my cup this time because yesterday it worked really well and I was like, oh, I'm gonna show this on video and see how well it worked. But I used the Keurig at work yesterday and today I just eyeballed how much water I was putting in there in the cup. So, but yeah, so it's all frothy and like you can see it's mixed much better now. There's like no oily bits and I was like, this is the best purchase I've made in a long time. And actually it smells really good. Okay. So that should be really easy to drink now. Although I've made a mess everywhere. That's okay, I'll clean that up. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this for my breakfast. Alright, so I have my 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, which I've measured out on my scale, which is 32 grams. I'm gonna eat my breakfast, sorry for the barking dog, and I'm gonna drink my tea, or I might put it in a to-go cup because I'm running late for work. Here are the pictures and the stats of what I ate at work today. Alright, it's dinner time. It's about 7:15 and I just got home from work a couple minutes ago. So I'm having leftovers. Bob grilled brats on the grill, bratwurst, on Sunday, and I'm going to eat the last 2 of those for dinner tonight with a side of baby spinach with a little bit of olive oil based dressing on top. So here that is. Alright, and that's my day on keto. I might have a cup of peppermint tea if I so feel like it after I get done eating. And that's it for the day. I will see you guys on Sunday for a check-in video. I hope it's gonna be better than last week. I feel like I'm like back on the ball though this week, so fingers crossed my feelings are accurate and I'm actually doing a good job. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!